Kukpi7 Kazimir, as well as Kukpi7 National Chief Roseanne Archibald. I would now like to call upon the Secwépemc Nation Tribal Council Chair, Kukpi7 Wayne Christian, to provide some remarks.
So I'm going before you?
I guess I'm going after you.
Hello everyone. Tk'emlúps quest Unokchina Jo Kukpi Splatsin. I'm also one of the tribal chiefs of the Secwépemc Nation. I hope I pronounced it right. It's the missing. We're here today, and it's beyond belief to me. I was looking around and there was more media and security than there were people here a while back. And that's kind of, in some ways, the visit of the Prime Minister today. And for a lot of people, there's lots of anger, so they're not here. And you can see it on Facebook if you track what's going on. The way Canada has treated our people in such a way that the anger and the frustration is hard to swallow. So when I was coming here early this morning, I was thinking, what am I going to say? And I thought, no, I'll just talk to my mom. Because my mom went to this institution. And I would say to my mom, hey, Mom, May 27th of this year, 2021, the children uttered these words to the world. You found us. You found us. Because my mom was a child when she attended this institution. And so my words this morning are for all of you that went to these institutions. Because my mom, she could not talk about the residential school. As if you can imagine, my family, my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren are asking about their grandmother. Did she attend? And I can tell them yes, but she never spoke about the atrocities that she experienced as a child. And I think of my mom as all the survivors of these institutions, as a mother, and how she warriored up here and survived this institution so she could give me life. So thank yourselves, all you survivors, for the work that you did, the hard work you did to survive the genocide of Canada against us. The genocide. We are here because every man, woman, and child, mother and father, grandmother, grandfather, aunt and uncle, you warriored up. You survived over 100 years of this institution. We're still here. We're still here. And I'm probably the only person on this stage that had an interaction with the Prime Minister's father here in Tk'emlúps. Some of you would remember the Constitution Express and what we did when we traveled across the country to Ottawa, then New York, and a year later to 7 different countries in Europe, and finally to the Queen, talking about nation-to-nation relationships. So when this young man stood up and from the podium in Ottawa talked about the most important relationship is with us, and it's a nation-to-nation relationship, I could not believe what I heard. Our ancestors and our people have been fighting this for centuries. So when this man stood up and did those and said those things, it gave me hope. It gave many of our people hope. But were they just words? A lot of you are seeing the actions of this government. And as the regional chief said, actions speak louder than words. And so we're calling upon you, Prime Minister, to take some action. Your Reconciliation Minister's Cabinet Committee, invite some survivors into that group so you can educate your Cabinet on the real atrocities of Canada. Listen to our people. Because that's one thing that happened when those young children spoke up to the world. There are survivors in my community that never ever spoke about their experience. And they said, this is a final piece. They hear us now. They can hear us. So this morning, Prime Minister, you talked about us doing the hard work. I would say, no, you need to do the hard work. And your Cabinet needs to do the hard work. We've been working because we have unceded lands. We have everything that was here for us was taken from us by law. Legislative genocide. The Indian Act, it still exists today. Everything that was ours, that these institutions took, our language, our songs, our ceremonies, our dances, they took the land, the Timich, they took the water, and they treated us as less than human. Those of you that know the stories of these places know how our people were treated. Humiliated and shaved their heads, deloused, and given a number and not a name. I'm 60,238.01. That's my number. But that's not who I am. I am a Secwépemc man. I am a Secwépemc grandfather. And I tell you this, my mother and all the survivors, I thank you, Mom. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. And all your relatives, my aunts and uncles, I thank you all for doing what you needed to do to ensure that we survived. Because our lands are unceded. We have no treaties with Canada. That's why the memorial is so important of 1910. It lays out a nation-to-nation relationship. And it's built on the law of K'emlúps. K'emlúps, helping each other. In Secwépemc, our words are not passive, they're active. So when we say K'emlúps, we actually do something. So I'm asking you, Prime Minister, K'emlúps, let's help each other, do something. In the next 100 days, and as your Cabinet comes to be in this next Monday, do something concrete. It's really important. The second word, Prime Minister, that you need to learn and understand is K'emlúps, which means help yourself. If you're going to help us, you need to help yourself. You have a mother still, and today I learned it was your father's birthday and your eldest son's birthday today. You have a family. It was not tore apart by some laws of this country. So you're no different than us. You're just a man, you're a human being, you make mistakes, I get that. You carry the weight of this country on your shoulders, and all we're saying is let's work together. Let's help each other. You know, that's what we have to do, Prime Minister. And so for all you people that are here, the survivors, take care of yourself, because this is horrific stuff that you were triggered into. Memories, your actions and the way you're acting. It's horrific. I ask you to look after yourself. Use the things that our ancestors used to heal: the water, the mountains, the scalia, the bumin, the chichinum, quachuchin. Use those things. Everything they took from us, use it to regain who you are. Secwépemc yuyot. Secwépemc yuyot. Means Secwépemc strong. It's who we are. That's why we have such a large territory, why they invaded and used these schools in our territory to take our children hostage and commit genocide upon us. So I hope, Prime Minister, that you take these words, K'nuk'n'twak and K'nuk'n'chuk, and use them and make them active for Canada and for us. We want to work with you. Plain and simple. We don't always agree, but we will work with you. Because I was here in 2015, and it's unfortunate I'm still here, so you can't get rid of me that easy. So Kuksham, I want to thank Kukpi7 and the K'emlúps and all of the Tk'emlúps. You know, you're a strong people here. It happened here for a reason, Tk'emlúps. I want to tell you that. It happened here for a reason. You're strong people. Remember that. They've done everything to try to kill us off, but they didn't. We're here. And that happened here because the strength of the Secwépemc nation is right here. I want to say that to you as one of the Secwépemc people. You're strong. We're going to stand with you.